So I'm doing a video today to give Sarah a good view on how she helped me. So basically, let me fill you in. This Sarah works for Lifeline, and Sarah is the only girl that actually helped me and dealt with my situation I was in properly and better than others in the Lifeline job. Now, the Lifeline people that work there, Jeff, Abby, and Stephen, they failed to help people and fail to cooperate with people and just want to cause arguments with people. Now, Sarah is completely different. Sarah actually cares, respects, speaks to people in the right way, helps them in the right way, and do everything by her books and the customers' books the best as she can to get messages out. Now, the Lifeline, just to let you all know, a Lifeline is a little machine that your nan would have, or your granddad, or someone who's just come out of hospital, someone that suffers with epilepsy, someone that suffers with heart attacks, kidney problems, operations, and you just come out, you get given a machine, and if anything happens to you in the day or night, you hit the button and they call out the paramedics, or they help you in so many ways. And Friday just gone, I ended up collapsing to the floor with chest pains, and don't know where it come from, don't know what happened, doesn't matter how old I am or how young I am, it was a shock to me as well. And I tried to get hold of everyone and tried to get hold of the Lifeline, and the amount of shit I had was unbelievable. So let's just say if it was a stroke, or I was having a fit, or an old lady was collapsed to the floor, they didn't give flying fucks what was happening over the other side of that microphone, or call, should I say. Now, I was annoyed the way I was treated, and I ended up calling the paramedics from my phone so much quicker and faster than pressing a fucking buzzer on a wall, or a buzzer on the bots. So I was disappointed in that. You get people like that should be ashamed to be working there, and they should be sacked, because they're only in it for the money. They really don't care about the people on the other side. Trust me on that. Now, there's a girl who works for the Lifeline. Her name's called Sarah. And I hope, Sarah, if you see this video, I hope you will put a message out there, or a post, or I don't know. I hope you just get this video. Sarah has cooperated with me. She understood the situation. She checks on people's health, their well-being, how they're feeling. She cooperates like a proper person should cooperate on their training courses. Sarah's not in it just for the money. And Sarah actually pushed all paperwork and emails and do everything she can to help that person on the other side, to ease the stress, to stop them getting in bad situations, to stop them having a heart attack, stop them getting more ill or mentally ill, or whatever the situation is. Sarah eases it and does her job correct. She should be promoted. Sarah should be training others how to do their jobs and how to take them calls. Now, there's going to be a few people on my videos who are going to say, yeah, but we work for the NHS. Yeah, we work for this person. We're doctors and we're this and we're that. It's people like you and other people out there that do this to us, and we get so much abuse and we have enough of it all. Now, if you can't handle the abuse, get out the fucking kitchen. If it's too hot to handle, get out the kitchen. Simple. If you don't like the abuse, do your job correctly from day one, from the first time, you wouldn't have got that abuse. Simple as. You could disagree. I don't give a fuck who disagrees with me. Simple as. If you solved it there and then, you wouldn't have had all the issues and the problems. Look at Sarah. Sarah dealt with my case like that. She helped, she cared, she looked into it, she done this, she done that, she sent messages, she sent emails. She even done my complaint for me and sent it to the manager stating, can you give him a call? And the manager finally got back to me. The manager is going to look into the case on the other people, and the case is still being looked into at the minute. And yeah, and I've sent my videos and footage and recordings to them of the way people and myself are being treated. So yeah, so that's it really. So I'm doing this video to let you all know. Lifeline, they're rubbish. You are so much quicker putting your phone out, hitting 999, than waiting for, how can I put it, waiting for them people to do your job and do their jobs correctly. Because all they want to do is nitpick, argue, question you, do this, do that, and make you be horrible, and make you feel horrible, and make you feel worthless. And I think that's wrong. And if you work for them sort of people, and you're one of them people, and you work for people that don't give a fuck, but you're in it for the money, you should be ashamed of yourself. You shouldn't be having places or getting a job like that. Sarah, you could tell a big difference from her job and what she does and how she cares about people than the others in that depot. There is another girl called Jo. Bless her, she has tried to help with me. She sat down and said, I could take your calls, I could do this if you like. But due to it was the complaints, I wasn't getting no help with no one. So the only person I was getting hope from was Sarah. So I just relied on Sarah. So Jo, if you do see this, or Sarah, or someone from your job see this, I don't want you thinking that I'll just push you to the side with them horrible people, because I don't think that. It's just that Sarah was dealing with my situation and I was happy working with Sarah. So yeah, so Sarah should be promoted. Sarah should be teaching the others how to do their jobs. And I want to say thank you to Sarah. As for the lifeline, yeah, it's rubbish, it's crap. And I understand why old people have so much issues with these sort of people. And they're so much quicker just to ring their family members to help them, or call an ambulance out themselves. Simple. But if you have a lifeline, and I believe they're in Northampton, I don't know where they're based, and you speak to a young girl called Sarah, and she's awesome. She's great. Have her to help you. She will do everything. She will make your day feel happy again, feel relaxed, feel chilled and everything else. And she does stick to her guns, she does stick to her words, she does stick to her job, and she does do what she says she does. Because if it weren't for her, none of my messages were getting put out there, basically. None of my messages were being heard. And when the others did do the messages, they failed, and the manager failed to get back to me. Sarah did her bit, and the manager finally got hold of me. So that's that. Lifeline, they're not that great. Disagree or agree, I don't really care. Been there, done it, seen it with my own eyes. There's a difference. As for Sarah, well, it's people like her shouldn't be working places like that, because she's so much better in herself and the way she is to be treated or to be put in that situation. But you know what? It's people like Sarah we need on the other side to help us, because she helped me and she never had no hassle from me. She never did what the others did to me, or to an old lady, or to a man down the road. She always did her job correctly, reported it, logged it, did everything she can on what she was trained on, and I was happy with that. And I hope this video reaches out to the Lifeline, and I hope that Sarah sees this video, and I hope the others that are working there are just in it for the money, pull your socks up, start taking advice from Sarah, and do your job correct like Sarah, and make sure that you're not just in it for the money. You're there for a reason. You're doing your training courses for a reason. You're there to pick up the phone for a reason. You're there to support people for a reason. So do your job. It doesn't matter how old they are, how young they are, how disabled they are. It doesn't matter who they are, what they are. You should be doing your job correctly. That's it. And I just hope this manager does her job correctly, and hopefully she'll pass the message on to Sarah and say that I'm basically happy with her service. But I'm not going to stick with the Lifeline machine, and I'm not going to stick with them any longer. But other than that, if I ever do go back there, Sarah will be the reason why. And I hope there'll be plenty more other people out there that will actually help and support people instead of just being assholes, in so many words. So that's it really. Anyway, I'm feeling much better today, and I'm feeling, on top of the world. Yeah, I'm just tired, and that's it. But other than that, I just thought I'd do a video, as I know certain people are watching my videos. I want them to know that Sarah was the one that got the views, and the good views and the positive views. Due to Sarah, that's why I did this video. If it weren't for Sarah, and Sarah never did a good job, trust me, I wouldn't recommend none of them. But Sarah's the only one who I wanted to put a video up and say, good job, well done, I'm happy for you. And I hope next time we bump into each other, speak to each other, or phone call or whatever, I hope the next time I speak to you that you have been promoted, and that you are made as a manager, and that you have a nice car sitting outside, better than your managers. Anyway, but that's just pushing it now, isn't it, Sarah? Anyway, get your staff to make you a cup of tea, put your feet up, relax, and have a good day. Other than that, the Lifeline itself is shit, and the people behind it are shit, apart from one girl, Sarah. Anyway, Sarah, thank you, and thank you for your support and help, and hopefully this video will reach out to you, and hopefully you get promoted, and hopefully your manager will start doing her job and start questioning and dealing with these people that are failing to do their jobs, and hopefully your manager will pat you on the back and say, good job, you gave us a view. Woohoo. Anyway, be safe, take care, and all the best.